Day 5, our Fraser Island kayak fishing expedition. We're leaving Lathumba at the moment and we're heading south to pull up a patch of beach somewhere between here and Urangan. We're not really sure what sort of conditions to expect today. It sounds like there's not going to be much wind, but it hasn't been too bad. Flat seas for the most part at the moment, and hopefully we'll find some fish along the way.
Well, again, this feels like a pretty good fish. Possibly another Trevally, maybe a tuna, maybe even another Spanish. Better size than the last one if it is a Spanish, that's for sure. This one was taken while trawling, again, a Rapala lure, dragging it around some bird action I found out here, and hooked up again. I'm using a wire trace here at the moment because there are plenty of mackerel around and they can bite through your line pretty easy. That other line is going to be a problem, so it's gone. There's only a soft plastic on the end of it, no big deal. Oh! It's a snapper. It's a snapper. And a good one. I think that's what it is. No, it's a spotty mackerel. Where did I get snapper from? There's dinner. We've gone to a fish here, a pretty damn decent fish too, and I'm thinking that he's got a Trevally on the end of his line there. Come on Carl, you're holding us up. I love the Palas. You do mate, you certainly do. Oh, it's a nice one. Look at that fish. Carl's going to try and grab it by the tail and let this fish go. Nice. Good work, Carl. Oh yeah, that there is a nice fish. Caught on a Rapala lure, falling at around about 5 kilometres an hour. Nice one, mate. Hooked up again while trawling in some pretty strong winds, as you can see. We were hammering along, at least moving at 12 kilometres an hour, and I've hooked up to what I think is probably a Trevally, maybe a tuna. Taking line at the moment. Peeling it off my new Okuma reel. It's a Selena 2, the new fast line. I've hooked it on the same lure as before, the Rapala CD 14, the new orange colour. All of these fish seem to like it. I've hooked a number of species using it. Lighten that drag a little bit. These final desperate moments. Doesn't feel like a tuna, so most likely a Trevally. Come on, mate. Come to. Another big fish. Pair of Rapala lures. Look at that. It's a beauty. Oh. Nearly wore that lure. Oh shit. Boys are fishing the creek again, looking to dig out a flathead. No bite so far, but I'm liking their chances. Looks like Carl's on. What have you hooked here, mate? Oh yeah. It's a nice looking flatty.
If we can catch it in. Come on, mate. Come on, water.
Oh, look at that.
There you go, mate.
H's got a fish here. Threw a little bit of flathead out on a hook, and while we're waiting for dinner, he's hooked up. What have you got there, do you think, mate?
I know what it is. Why did she not be a stingray? It's awesome colour.
Yeah, looked like a stingray to me, or a shark. Could be a jewfish.
It's a ray?
Yeah, I thought so. There's a storm coming in. It could get ugly. Could get really ugly. We're probably going to be confined to our tents here tonight. I'm on again here. on the last day of our trip. I'm making the crossing back, and I've hooked up to what I think is probably a shark. It's a pretty decent size, whatever it is. It's a shark. It's a bronzy. It's a bronzy by the looks of it. Pretty good account of itself. I'm getting that lure back, so I suppose that means I'm keeping the shark. Did not like the gaff one bit. Power it along for a bit. Got plenty of beef left in it, mate.